Amongst the contentious issues discussed at last evening's NRM caucus that met at State House in Tebe, the President reportedly directed NRM MPs to amend the Public Finance Management Act. Hamson Ben Obua, the Member of Parliament for Ajuri County, who also doubles as the NRM caucus spokesperson, told NTV that the President wants Parliament to grant government the flexibility to borrow from the central bank and pay later. The amendment also seeks to grant government authority to internally reallocate funds from one vote to another.
The position of the law as it is now wouldn't warrant government to borrow from central bank or to get advance from central bank and also to do internal reallocation. So this law should be amended to cater for those two gaps that are existing in order for government to run smoothly.
Civil society activists have expressed concern over this move as one intended to usurp Parliament's financial oversight role.
Wants to be given power to be able to obtain temporary advances from the central bank without prior approval of Parliament. In other words, they want to go to the central bank, borrow money as a temporary advance, and then they report to Parliament after. This we think is not acceptable. First of all, there is no limit as to how much the government is going to borrow. So we think this is going to burden already the economy. Already our debt is over 15 trillion. So allowing this kind of move means that our country will further be indebted.
This will not undermine the role of Parliament. Still, the role of Parliament in budgeting and oversight will be done, but government is simply requesting for these fundamental areas that are now acting as barriers to internal borrowing.
Section 20 of the Public Finance Management Act that was assented to by President Museveni in February this year gives Parliament powers to authorize the reallocation of funds from a vote to another only where functions of a vote have been transferred to that other vote. It states, Parliament may, by resolution, authorize the minister to reallocate funds from a vote to another vote where functions of a vote are transferred to that other vote. However, according to civil society activists, these amendments could have far-reaching effects.
We feel that the bill, the way it is really sufficient to address accountability issues. Tampering with it is going to affect the level of budget transparency.
The push to table the Public Finance Management Act bill towards the 2016 polls has also raised eyebrows.
Why does government have to come now to try and make this kind of amendments, especially the one granting them to get money from the central bank? We think that government is trying to look for money to finance elections. And also, if you've just approved the Act 6 months ago, why do you want to revise it?
The timing, in my opinion, is not bad, because the NRM entered into a social contract with the people of Uganda to deliver services for 5 years.
The caucus also deliberated on the just concluded NRM primaries that were marred by irregularities.
He advised those who know that they fairly lost to concede and accept the results of the primary elections. He also went ahead to appeal, especially to those who know that they lost unfairly, to complain with the party's electoral commission, and their fate decided.
President Museveni has reportedly set up a team to investigate flaws during the elections. Gertrude Tumusime with Kwade, NTV.